Hello everybody, welcome to yet another episode of The Binding of Issac Antibirth this time. And this run is going to be an actual run. Last time I started streaming, I had to stop halfway through, so the run remained unfinished. So I will be doing a new Issac run, and I'm going to attempt to get Bethany unlocked in this run. So let's get going. Hoo boy. Again, there's the markings in the corner. I haven't looked into this much on the Reddit, because, well, I want to get my initial reactions down for a lot of this stuff, because that's the fun part about watching videos, or watching streams. God damn it. Initial reactions. No one wants to see someone, oh, I'm playing through Borderlands 2 for the third time. Come watch me. I mean, some people who some people appreciate that, but no, that's not what I look for in a YouTube channel, at least. I think that noise means it's a bad item? No, it's not a bad. I mean, it has negative attributes, but Bucket of Lard is one of the biggest HP ups in the game. Okay, I'm not in a bad place now. I'll take that. Now I'm low on health. I can use a speed up, but all this health is going to be immensely useful in hopefully trading it in for soul hearts. If I get Guppy's Paw, I think I'm already set. But I think Guppy's Paw is a 3-heart deal with the devil, or 1 heart. Either, I don't know. Dick. I don't remember enough things about this, like, quantitatively. I don't know if that's a word either, but if it is, that's what I just used there. I know how a lot of it works, to an extent. I know, like, what most items do to a certain point. I don't know, like, the exact damage up or the exact speed ups or downs they give you. I know most of the practical stats, just not the definitive stats. Which isn't really needed for a successful run. It's useful, but only on, like, only in really specific situations. And I have to use the default controls here. Whoa, that was a nice one. Because I have not yet set my normal controls for Issac. Normally I have E or shift set to bomb and E set to bomb. See, I'm trying to shift the bomb down, but it's not working. I normally have E set to usables and pills and stuff, and then shift set to bombs. Tammy's head. I have a reroll, so that's a free item. Give me some good. Come on. Not bad. And I do have 2 bombs left, so I will attempt to get that tinted rock. Just because it could have been small rock, and that's always a good thing to get first floor. Monstro, not bad at all. Easy boss, not a particularly different variety of it, but it is new. I mean, different. It's different in the fact that I haven't run into it in any of my recordings yet in my Antibirth series. This is the 2nd episode of said series, so I don't know when I will. I'm going to be doing, not solely, but mostly Antibirth for at least the next speed up. Exactly what I needed to cancel it out. I'm going to be doing mostly Antibirth for the next week or so, just because it's going to be new and there's a lot of people who are going to want to, it's supply and demand sort of stuff. I always do that, every time. Every time I do that on this room. And again, just brilliant. Okay. No. Alright. That room should not be that difficult, but it always ends up being that difficult. Yoink. Let's see. Boss room. I'm not gonna get that started just yet. I'm gonna try to find my item room before I proceed in such manners. I could have done it too, because that guy's... one of them was slower than the other due to the explosion I had inflicted upon the room earlier. But that is not always the Beautiful. Supplied me with what I demanded. I could get another right here, and I will, because soul hearts are wonderful. So wonderful, in fact, that wow, there are so many tinted rocks in this floor. It's crazy. Almost every room. Not a bad. Another one. Jesus. It's not very common for it to happen that much, unless they buff the. I don't think they would buff that spawn chance. I mean, I don't really have a reason to save up bombs right yet. Tinted rock. Beautiful. I'm gonna take this because Poison Tears are great, and because I'm gonna be able to get a reroll for the boss / devil deal, which might get me Abaddon or Guppy's Paw, which are what I'm looking for right now. Unlocking Bethany, or whatever the new character's name is, needs 12 soul hearts. I don't know if it would work with the evil hearts. I'm assuming it would, just because they have essentially the same properties, just with some extra things. Whoa, always on this room. Like, not once going through the room did I not take damage on this floor. Which is really sad. There's another one in this room, because apparently every room needs a tinted rock now. Okay, I think this is a new champion. Or it's just one that doesn't show up too much in Afterbirth. Which could be the fact, but I feel like absolutely nothing different. I'll go in here first, because that's a reroll I absolutely want. Pick these up. That's new. Oculus Rift. Stare into the... What is that? Okay. So one of my tiers leaves a black hole. Does it damage me? No. I'm assuming it would damage enemies, though. Definitely taking this. Great. Rebirth is really good just because I think Afterbirth made the game a lot harder, which is good for most of us. I enjoy it harder, but when it's easy, I mean not easier, but when it doesn't have as much challenge to it in this version, I don't know, it's a more laid back game, but with this mod I have no idea what to expect besides this great music and this great game. New champions. Oh, that's good for me. I'm gonna save that here, but remember it's there. It's on I think it's an L-shaped room. I want to get one of these other tiers down and see what they do. Oh. They wink out too fast. I want to... Oh, that's cool. They suck in enemies' tears, and it looks like they suck in other enemies as well. So if I put one down like there, they got sucked in and take damage. That's really cool and could be really helpful with like a really high luck run. I'm not sure if the same rules apply as they did in the base game, but if they do, with a really high luck run, if you're firing out those shots every shot, that would be amazing. Like the perfect balance of magnet tiers. Magnet tiers and Godhead, sort of, is what I'll make a comparison to. Another reroll. Here's one right here. I think I'm gonna do the boss now so I can maintain that reroll precedence. Let's go. Mega Fatty. Not a special variety. Not bad. Just gonna get this attack fly in to do as much damage as it... Oh, can. And not get hit by that next time. This boss is generally never an issue for me. It just has an annoyingly large amount of health. Doesn't seem to suck in stationary bosses, but I didn't really expect it to. It would be neat if it did, but it also probably would have broken some of the game. That's a tears up, I think. Yeah. I'm taking that because it's a new item. It also sort of... Yeah, every once in a while you fire a double. It tears up in the fact that it just adds an extra tier. I sort of noticed that on the last run, I just didn't voice my my observation because I didn't realize what I was seeing. So that's neat. That does give a really good... I wonder if it synergizes with, like, Brimstone. Having, like, 20/20 Brimstone every once in a while. It's not exactly 20/20 shots, though. It's just firing one slightly after the other. But, like, really, it's like increasing tier delay in one of them for a short amount of time, and then switching it back off. I do have enough soul hearts to go into that first room, but I think I'm going to check out the rest of the floor first. I think I got all of the spirit rocks in that first floor, and I'm never getting any more, or tinted rocks. Ah. Blessing and a curse with that black hole thing, because it attracts these shots too, which can be annoying. I think is what happened just then. See, they make them like rotate around and they can fly off and hit me. That, if I get something with flying, I'll definitely snag that chest because I have 4 keys, which is pretty good for this early in the game. And I will have enough money to definitely visit that shop because of my poopy trinket. Ooh boy. Getting the petrified poop early on is like one of the best things that can happen to you in a run. Just one of the best like small things. Not like getting brimstone from the first treasure room or mom's knife from the first deal with the devil. One of the biggest small things that you can get. Yeah, definitely re-rolling that. I'll re-roll that too. I have 2 more re-rolls available to me on this floor. Possibly more if the shop has one for me. Okay, they will. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, it's above. Yeah, there's one. The other one's closer to the boss room, so it would just be up and right or left. And then I should be off to Neverland. Yoink! I don't want to keep just randomly firing because things can happen. That Leo's good, but I want a new item. So I will attempt to get one as best as I can. As best as I can. I'm not endorsing asbestos. If you want to sponsor my videos asbestos, though, please do. I would be happy to do a little spot for asbestos in the beginnings of my videos. Like, hey there, you! Asbestos! Isn't it cool? Yes, asbestos. So I do have another reroll if I need to, and I can get, what's its name item? Hive Mind? Larger spiders and flies, I think? Yeah, I think that should be it. Oh boy. I'm like excited for this and worried for this because I know I'm gonna re-roll it and it's gonna turn into like, I don't know, holy water. Piercing shots. Interesting. Didn't think of anything. I think I'll go for one more re-roll on this floor. Because I'm not rushing for anything like I have been in my Afterbirth runs, but I think it's still worth a shot. I think it is still worth a shot, and as it being worth a shot, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and track across this entire floor to snag this. Yoink, and I'll grab this now because I might as well get it. There's enough things that'll give me spiders and flies, and I think I saw there's like friendly poops you can get to. Like little dinglets. That might be a thing in this. I have flies all around my head. But if it is, that could be great. Let's do it. Come on, come on. Give me some good. That is new. Book of Despair. Ooh. That is a high tiers up. I think for this run I'm gonna stick with the new item just because it's tiers up is really huge. Especially if we get something like insane, and I'm gonna want high tiers on my boss rooms. I'm gonna pop them on the boss rooms anyways, but Not saying that this is what I would do in a normal run, because normally D6 is pretty much the best used item you can get. And in the future, doing anti-birth runs, if I do get an item I have seen already, a used item I've already seen, I will probably switch it out. But for the first few times I encounter an item, another Curse of the Lost, really. First few times I encounter an item, I'm going to try my best to keep the item and use it, and see if I can figure out what it does. Or if what it does is obvious, see if I can just use it a bunch. Like, the floating enemies are really good with these tiers, because they just get sucked right on in. If I get one of those rooms with all the flies in the middle, this would be amazing there. It's not like every tier is, and it doesn't home until it hits. It homes really well, too. But it doesn't home until it hits, so that's 10 times better. Realizing now, the tiers up also gives me a higher chance of encountering these special tiers. It's something I will definitely want to see. Wow, this floor seems big. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can... Whoop. May as well check this too. Yoink. Okay. Got some extra health. Some extra... keys, some more supply. Help me out with my ongoing quest to save the world. Yo! Here we are. Let's see. This is just the other big room. I think that's 3 or 4 large rooms connecting by now. And this is just a sacrifice room. I'm good with that. Now let's just find the... Go over here yet? Yes. Whoa, whoa, why am I not walking? That was weird. It's either a bug or just a glitch with my keyboard. There's a bug in it. I think they're differently defined, but... Go over here. I'm glad they don't hurt me. I wonder if they can be used to drag items from over ledges, like Magneto can. I'm gonna check that right now, actually. No. That would be cool, but not necessary. I'm gonna bomb this guy. Yeah. Now shop is extra viable. Oh. I wonder if they're considered spider enemies. Because I know spider enemies aren't slowed down by the spider webs. And I couldn't tell if these ones were. So I suppose it could be, but... That's super bandage, so I think I'm gonna take that. I mean, I can't re-roll it anymore, so I'll have to take it. But that gives me a lot of spirit hearts. That's another great boon for my quest for obtaining 12 spirit hearts. Nasty. You nasty little guy. Being all nasty and such. Yo! Yo! As much as I appreciate the fact they're adding new enemies, those guys suck a big one. Yeah. Ooh, kills. Right about that. Hematemise. Okay, boss room, so I'm gonna use my tears up. That's super useful for that kind of stuff, because it's strong enough that none of the tears get out at all. I don't even know if they would be able to jump away here. No. Jesus juice. Great. Krampus fight? I knew it. Somehow I knew it. The incredible bit they could suck brimstone back toward him, but... Actually, these two seem to be escaping his... Oh, maybe not. I'll take it, use it once. See if there's anything new with it. Didn't think there would be. I'll take this back. And I'll move on to the other floor. I think Book of Despair was also in the... Community Remix. I do have old videos about that are out, that I recorded as the first videos I put out on this channel, if you want to check that out. It's in the old Isaac, in the Flash style, so it might be harder to watch for some of you, but it is still phenomenal. It was amazing that they were able to mod that game, because that game, I don't know many of the specifics for it, But I know that modding that game was such a hassle for those guys. I think this is the first time... Yeah, that's the first time I've gotten through one of these rooms on camera without getting damaged. Come on, give me one of the special tiers. Yoink. Great. Yeah, they're really good against that kind of enemy. I don't think it's worth using in this room, but the tiers up I can use less sparingly. Ooh. Since I do have that charge right there that I can come and grab if I want to. Okay, these are the stupid rocks that appear to have spikes in them. I don't want to touch them. Find out. But I suppose eventually I'm going to run into one and I'm not going to have a choice but to touch it. I'm not able, I don't think I've checked it, but I think these things, when they hit the ground, they still, yeah. Even if you don't have a short range and you cast it, they'll just form the black hole. They won't just run out. Ooh, man. All these tiers up. What does it look like now when I use it? That's an incredible amount of tiers. With a decent damage, too, and since I'm shooting so many tiers, the damage just gets multiplied. Those are the rooms that this thing's going to be the most valuable on. Definitely. And all these tiers are just making it 10 times better. Come on. Yep. Oh, that was too bad. Yep. Darn. Okay, that's new. What does that do? Oh. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Champing melt. I would probably take it if I had money for it. What's their fetish with these fucking masks now? Seriously. I mean, just because I voiced my confidence in one room a while ago doesn't mean that's all I have to fight from now. Okay, this is new for me. I haven't seen this guy before. I'm not quite keen to know what he does. Okay, no, that's one thing. That's another thing. And he shoots out spikes in that pattern. I wonder if he does another pattern. Okay. Does he have a tell for that? All the spikes appear to have some sort of pattern between they can take, but those charges, those are brutal. I did manage to stay out of the... That's what I was asking for. This is all I wanted. Okay. Okay, let's see if I can do this. There we go. There we go. Got Bethany. I got a new challenge, too. I also got 1/3 of Guppy. I don't think I have any other Guppy parts right now. But that is exactly what I wanted. Thank you, Jesus. Either way. Next room. No keys. Couldn't do it if I wanted to. I don't think it would be worth it going in there. But there are the key, or the charge machines now, so those could be really useful. I'll explore a bit more of the floor first. It's a donation machine on a random room. Interesting. That might be in the base game. I don't remember. Damn it. See, it has a little bit of the same problem that you get with using like magnet tiers or something of the like, but that only really factors in when it comes to something that's really movable like that, and if you're shooting like irresponsibly and getting ooh. See, this is where it's valuable. If I can get, okay, maybe if I do it like this, yeah. Okay, it fired it back in exactly to the middle. That's what I didn't want. Okay, get back over there. Nice! Okay. Okay, I think that... Huh. That just... I don't know. That's weird. I don't know what they're wanting us to do with that floor, that room. I do like the spikes being able to go up in separate patterns like that. Most of the other rooms only have them going either up or down all at once. Some of the other mods I've seen have done something similar, but I still appreciate it. Okay, straight across. I haven't been looking at the map because the last 2 floors I haven't needed to. Still have the poop trinket, so I'm still gonna be shooting my poop. Probably missed a bit. My initial reaction when I see craps on the ground is, oh, I need a key. That could be my reason to go to the arcade right there. Okay, let's hope I can get a key by the end of the floor so I can at least check out the item room. Ooh. This isn't a mom fight, is it? Because I don't want to miss out on... It is, see? I would have missed out on it if I just went. I did the same thing earlier, not today, but yesterday. I did the same thing. I skipped out an item room because I was too fast on the draw. And I can go to the shop as well. Always with the spikes. I always walk right into them. I don't know why. Maybe going back to an earlier game, they changed the door timer slightly. I'm just gonna do this. Ooh, look at that. I can unlock Destiny again. Still don't have a key, can't get in there. I'll do this too. That could happen, yeah, that's exactly. Oh! Throws me off, man. It throws me off. I don't think I'll lose anything going the curse room. And guppies! Nice! Okay, I have 2 parts guppy now, which is very good. If I can get one more, my hive mind I picked up earlier will pay off immensely. And this will be... I don't know if I'll call it a 1-run, but it will be certainly closer. Where the heck? Okay, I think I'm going back to the arcade. And I'm just going to blow all my keys on their machines. I blow all my... yes. Okay, so I think I'll just do both of these for now. Unless I can get this from the first try, which I did. Which is amazing. So I will... Let's see if I can get Skatol. There you go! I'm not gonna gamble anymore with that. I'll put 2 into that. Get a bit more money, and then I will... Then I'm gonna head by the shop on my way to the item room. I can do this too, quick. Oh no, if I do that... I'll open one of them. No, I won't. I need the keys. I would if I had less keys, but I do not have less keys. Be careful about that spike room as well. I know I'm gonna run into it. Yep. Oh, I can fly. I forgot about the fly transformation. I have Skatol, I have the fly. What's the other thing? Is it just 2 to get the fly transformation? I thought it was more, but it might just be 2. I'll snag this and the bomb. Or the key, sorry. Bomb would also have been a viable choice there because I was running out of bombs and keys won't serve too much of a use on the next floor. Pyro. Bombs are not an issue anymore. The key can still be useful though. Don't count the key out just yet. These tiers, this tier rate is just insane. I think this is new boss music as well. It's definitely new boss music as well. Okay, that bomb was going to be used for that, but Mom ended up being used for that, so no issue there. Guppy. Do I get flies from killing things with a fly transformation? Like a lesser Guppy? Could be. Come on, Guppy part. Guppy part. Give me a Guppy part. I think that'll get me... Yeah. That should get me more Devil Deals on the next 2 floors. Or at least the next one floor, because you can still get devil deals on the womb. So that's at least a one more confirmed devil deal. Ooh. Okay. Nice, nice. I'm able to look forward for a work-free day tomorrow, and I might be able to do one more run tonight as it is. But tomorrow, like I said today I was going to be able to stream, but a lot of stuff came up. I ended up going out with a friend to get his back waxed. You heard me. He's a good friend. Oh shit. I don't like that. How do I handle? Is that just? Yes, they are. Ooh. That's interesting. I like how they're adding more of those kind of enemies. Let's sit here for a second. And then try to trigger. I think this is worth a pop of that. Okay, let me out of here. Okay, they both just rushed. Okay, that was not a good enough. Not a good enough solution for that situation. Okay, next room. Away we go. Woohoo. Okay, good. Just these by themselves don't present much of a challenge. It's just when the masks are there too. It always sucks with the masks. Every time I have a room with them, I immediately regret walking into the room. They just suck. They just suck. Tinted rock. I remember when I couldn't see the womb tinted rock. Luckily now I can. It's provided a nice boost to my potential. Give me item on the third try. No, okay. If I come back to you, I'll check again. Maybe try to blow you up or something. Okay. Let's see if one more scent will do it. Give me one more scent. Come on. Nope. Okay. In that case... Die, you commie fucker. Yo. Okay. Nice. Nicer. Ooh, this room could be good for us. We just have to kill the little poop in there. That's neat. I like that a lot, actually. Ooh, they stick into the ground before they explode if there's a ground underneath them. If there isn't, they just explode outright. I like how it's just spattering enemies here and there. It's not just like, oh, every room now has one of those enemies. See? Even when I can easily get away from it, I still manage to get hit on those fucking rooms. Every time. I'm gonna stick with Lemon Party. I don't know why that was even a toss-up. Okay, come on. Come on. Don't do me like this. Positioning is key. And keys are bomb. Thrower away. Yup. Sometimes I'm like really good at dodging, other times not so much. Okay. I'll go into that because it'll only hurt me once on the way out, and I get a new item, which I think is an item from the new challenge. Blood Oath, Bleed Me Dry. I don't know if I like the sound of that. If it's unique enough to be part of a challenge, it might be something neat. Like, oh, these rooms suck. As you have heard me say before, and as I will say again, these rooms suck balls. Not even like beach balls or like fun balls, just like the worst, sweatiest, hairiest balls you can possibly imagine. Yeah, you're thinking of them now, those balls. Those disgusting mounds of... Surprised nothing that phallic has been in this game yet. I mean, sure, there's definitely phallic things in the game, but nothing straight... Well, nothing outright penis-y. Who knows? Okay, I'm hoping for a guppy item. Get me guppy, man. Bombs are key. A bunch of lemon party pills. And what's this one? Tears up. I will use that. Definitely. I'll take a lemon party. And look at my ever-growing luck. Okay. I'm gonna check this first because it might be free. No. Okay, now I will go Dark Bomb. Oh, I forgot about that glitch. And then I can't take it. I can't take it anymore. But I have that, so I can kill myself. I'll respawn as Guppy, and I should be able to take this deal. Okay. That's the glitch that occurs now. Here we are. Okay. Swell. I like how there's exploits like that. And I also do like that glitch. It's not a glitch, it's the feature from the base game. I don't know if it was in normal Rebirth, but it's definitely in Antibirth. Which I'm fine with. It's usable. I don't... Does this allow us to stack over 6 soul hearts? It might, because I know that this was formed around the time where people were missing the soul heart stacking. Like the genesis of this mod occurred around that time. Okay. I wonder what happens if I swing around and let that hit something. It's kind of in the middle of everywhere though, so I have no idea. I don't think I can get it to hit. Okay, that was not my smartest move. I don't think that was... Maybe this enemy? I don't want to be messing around with it too much. I mean, I have a lot of lives, but I prefer the lives. I'm not going to take Bob's Brain. Normally, I don't have too much of a qualm against it because he can be useful, but in situations like this, I like to stay away from good old Bob. Nice. Nice. This might be before the Dark Bomb's buff, too. I don't think it is, because I think he was buffed in Rebirth, like, immediately, because he was just too good paying out, like, with every soul heart, or every half a soul heart? Half a spirit heart? I do remember Community Remix introduced, like, half hearts and half spirit hearts, and, like, half spirit heart, half normal heart. Because I thought that was an interesting concept, and I think it is. It is definitely an interesting concept. Ooh. That's another lemon party pill. I'll take it. I don't even think I used the book on the last boss. I entirely forgot about it. Use items are generally like that for me. Sometimes I just entirely forget them unless they're really important. I'm using it in this room just because it's a big room, there's a lot of stuff. What was that? I think that's a little more than just the normal disguising. I think that's a new champion altogether that just like makes you invisible every once in a while, which is kind of shitty. No pun intended. Actually, I think there was a bit of a pun intended there. I apologize for the intended pun. Hacked. I mean, there's no reason not to take this. I think they did change it, because I could have gotten that soul heart. There I am. I'm Guppy now. Holy crap. The synergies in this run are immense. Okay, let's just destroy these bosses. Let us straight up destroy... I want to know what that item does. I'm sure some people are looking at this and telling me, oh, it like kills everyone, just like that. Just straight up kills them, but I don't know how to use it. Do I have to say a prayer or something? Do I have to pray to the gods? Be like, hey gods, do you mind if you give me some really good... Oh my god. See, I don't get runs like this in Afterbirth. I don't think it's... I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. Come on. Kill me, man. I might see a new boss. Yeah, look at that. That's insane. That is an absolutely insane amount of damage. This is innate. Oh, Christ. There's my Spear of Death. I can melt any boss pretty fast. Too bad the Hush isn't in this. I would love that. Okay. Just die already. Can you just see me and give up? Because that's all it's gonna take. Just look at this. Just look at this amount of it. Alright. I knew I was gonna take something there. May as well. It's not a bad familiar. I wonder if I'll be able to get to the alternate. I don't know how to get to the alternate floor yet. There is another floor that you can get to somehow. I have no idea how yet. And now this run's gonna be an absolute cakewalk. These guys are really cool. I really like that concept. And I have permanent Polaroid invincibility. You know, I needed that. I would not have made it this far in this run without that. I have enough bombs to waste a couple here. No. Those are the new pillar. Actually, I have to go back and look at those. So these are new blocks. It looks like I can't fly over them at all. Okay. And I can't blow them up, right? No, I can't. So I wonder if there's certain things that can go through them, or you have to teleport through them? That's cool. I saw images of those before, but I didn't know what their deal was, if they were just a new kind of texture on a block or something, or what the deal with that was. But that's interesting, because flying is basically, or it was basically, the easiest way to get anywhere. Until just now. Yoink. Let's kill these, and then I'm gonna stay well away from you two fuckers. I am very cross with you. Oh, into the rock. They're always slightly harder to see on like the room in the cathedral just because they blend in a lot better. They're still pretty obvious most of the time. Just Guppy plus Hive Mind is crazy good. I don't really even have a use for the Lemon Party Pill anymore because it'll deal negligible damage comparatively to this clusterfuck of fussing, plucking that I can do. Tears. Not to, ooh, that's new. That's new. What does he do? I don't want to kill him just yet because I want to know what he does. Or is this just how the new champion versions of him look? He only puts down 2 flies. He's smaller. I think he's faster. I think he's like a Monstro version of the Red Monstro. Monstro 2 version of the Red Monstro. Oh, he gave me a spider. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, let's get to the chest. I'm excited. Oh, don't kill me. Okay. Yeah, that can be annoying for these kind of boss fights. It's not too bad though. Not too bad at all. Oh. I did see the soundtrack was available somewhere. These are all just accessory items. I'm fine with it, but I'm glad it's available because I am going to download the fuck out of it. Or buy it. I'll buy this. There's not much music I'll actually buy, but I will 100% buy this music. I can't talk for half of it just because I'm so happy with The turnout. Come on. Look at that. I wonder if the jump would get me over those kind of blocks. The pillar blocks that I've encountered recently. Ooh. Bombs are key. Not super necessary in this yet. I like how there's always this little spider room in the chest. It's just, I don't know. Ew. Makes me smile a lot. Props to you if you can point out what that's from. That's the power. You have encountered the holy power of... Okay. I mean, I guess I'll just end it. Just because I wanted to record another episode and I'm excited to get to it. I have no idea how we get to the next floor. Maybe I have to use... Maybe I have to complete the other bosses first, but... This music just gives me chills. It's so much better than the light piano. Not better, but like... I don't know. It's different enough to make me appreciate it more. I don't know if I would have called it better originally, if like both of these were put in front of me and I had to choose one of the ending songs. But, man. Okay, there's that episode. Oh. I unlocked the new exit. I think it's like, Ooh, I'm excited. I want to know what unlocked that for me, because I already beat. Who knows? But I'm going to end this episode, and you'll see me next day, or next time you watch the next video, in the next episode.